Compton's voice. Sign up today. Make the choice. Whoa. Sign up today. 424-256-9211. Send us your email. Sign up today. Stories of the people shining so bright. Compton's moving forward with a future in sight. Advancing progress, we spread the word. Voices of the city, we make sure they're heard. Hub City Legend, the paper we trust. For Compton, for progress, for all of us. 424-256-9211. Sign up today, send us your email. 424-256-9211. Sign up today, send us your email. Don't delay. Honoring heroes, the legends we know. Keeping tabs on the council, watching us grow. Repairs in the city, we tell it all. Hub City Legend, Compton stands tall. Hub City Legend, the paper we trust. For Compton, for progress, for all of us. 424-256-9211. Sign up today, send us your email. City Legend, the paper of the city. Hub City Legend, the pride of the city. 424-256-9211. 424-256-9211. Sign up today.
All right, folks, you are live with Lonzo, the editor of the Hub City Legend. And today, my guest is a brother whose whole brand is about keeping Compton alive, folks, keeping people aware of Compton. My man from the Made in Compton store, Ronald Monk. What's up with you, Doc?
Hey, what's up, Alonzo? How you feeling?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. I'm just here on a rainy day, just trying to do what I do. I'm glad you're able to make it today, man. Good looking out. You sound good. You're looking good. Tell us about the Made in Compton store, man. It's an icon in the city. And what made you do that?
Well, I was in the music game for a minute, and then when it started slowing down, we still was doing merch for the CDs that we was putting out.
Okay.
So, and then at the same time, the Compton swap meet had closed, and I was having problems getting the Compton beanies and different things, to represent the city while on the road doing shows. Okay. So I said, me and Tweety Bird, we was doing a retail run one day. And we was in Moreno Valley, and we stopped at a place to get some shirts made with the CDs on it. And when I seen the equipment the dude had, I started asking him, how much did that cost? And how much did that cost? And when he told me, I told Tweety, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna start making our own shirts, invest in some equipment. Then I started making the Compton shirts and making the shirts with the stuff that people like from Compton, because our merch wasn't really selling and the shows were slowing down.
Okay.
So, I was delivering the stuff to people. And one day I was at my mom's house and somebody called me and they was like, we need to get 2 shirts. And I was like, okay, where y'all live? And then after I hung up, my mom was like, so you delivering the shirts to everybody that call you? She said, you don't think it'd be smarter to just get a store and then have them come to your store? Because think about not how much money you saving, but think about how much money you missing out on because you have regular customers.
Right.
And when I thought about it like that, I was like, well, that's a no-brainer. When she put that in my head, I couldn't get it out of my head. And I said, I feel better if I tried and failed than if I didn't try at all, because I wouldn't know the outcome.
Okay.
So I started looking for a building, and I went in the neighborhood, and it was a owner of the liquor store. I asked him, I was like, Charles, would you rent me the place that's like vacant right now? So I got an idea for a clothing store. And he was like, at first he didn't want to rent it to me, but then his son told him, man, get Bone a shot, man.
Okay.
So then Charles called me back about a week later, and he was like, I'm gonna rent you the building, but no funny business. I need you to be on the up and up with legitimate stuff being sold up out of there. So I was like, okay. And I made him that promise. And then we start moving the stuff in here. And the rest was just history. We had a grand opening sale. We had a dude come out and barbecue. We had a party in the parking lot. And a lot of people showed up. And, that was just how it was started. And then every day we just been one day at a time, building and meeting new people and introducing people to the brand.
How long you been doing it now?
13 years.
13 years. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea you've been there that long, Doc. I thought you've been there maybe 4, 5 years. Hey, surprised. See, I learned something today. Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah. So, as doing in the course of doing business, we start establishing, regular customers. And then I always listen to the customer because, like they say, if you can keep the customer happy, you can keep a customer.
Right.
So, when they have suggestions, that's how we got so much stuff in here. When they have suggestions, we run with it and we try to accommodate them.
Do you make all your own t-shirts still, or how you do it? How you do your thing?
Yeah, we make all our own stuff.
Wow. I mean, you do embroidery too?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I've been to your store, Doc. Your store is impressive. It's just full of Compton love. I mean, whether it be Centennial, Compton High School, it don't make no difference. The city, Kendrick Lamar, whatever Compton is on at that particular time, and it's in the Compton store, man. I got to give a shout out to your partner, your sister. I don't know what you call her, but go to work, Michelle. Man, she got you like nobody else. I ain't seen nobody had that kind of support for a brother that wasn't married to me all my
life. Absolutely, yeah. She's heaven sent.
She and I've been friends forever. And when she told me she was over there working with you, and I'm like, huh? And I didn't understand because she's a teacher. She does all kind of stuff, and she took all her energy and put it into the Compton store, man. And I do believe, yeah, we did a podcast about her because just because of the fact that she showed you so much love. And hey, man, I got nothing but love for her.
Absolutely.
Now, in passing, I hear things, I see things, and anything else you want to discuss? I'm trying to figure out. I see you've had some medical issues. Is that something you want to talk about? You want to leave that alone?
Yeah, we could talk about it.
Okay, tell me how what developed, man. I see you. You have you've had an amputation or something like that.
Yeah. Well, one day I was closing, me and my son, we was leaving the store. And when we was on our way to Long Beach, we stopped at a fruit stand. And when we stopped at a fruit stand, 2 dudes had crept up on us and they had shot me and my son. And it was just by the grace of God that we both pulled through. And wow. it was just one of them horrible things, a tragic thing. And, I'm still recovering from PTSD. And my son, he's still recovering. He had to see a psychiatrist too, because for him to see that at a young age, he was only 9 years old. It just was a horrible day.
I had no idea he was that young.
Yeah.
Was it gang related or just, somebody trying to rob you or?
Yeah, it was gang related. It was some dudes that followed me from Compton and followed me to Long Beach.
Wow. Sorry to hear. I'm glad to see hear you and your son are still here with us, man. Some things are kind of obvious, and I know sometimes people don't want to talk about them, and I would never impose that on you if you didn't feel comfortable talking about it. But I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you're able to speak on it. So many brothers can't tell their story no more, man. So many brothers can't tell their story, and I'm glad you're here to tell yours, man. And like I said, that's when Michelle came on board, right? When you were recovering.
Yeah.
And she's still there.
And then she also helped me write a book about the situation. And the book was like therapy. And then did just on a fluke, I won the International Impact Book Award for the book last year. Oh, and that was just like a great accomplishment to be able to use the book as therapy and to receive an award for it.
Okay. That's
And then
fantastic. Go ahead.
the Muslims in the area gave me a Peacemaker Award.
Okay.
You know, they said, you know, because I'm a guy that usher in peace, and you know, after the situation happened, I didn't want nobody to do nothing. We said we just gonna leave that alone. You know, let God handle that.
Okay. All right, that's a good thing. Now, I see you even got a tour come to your store. Tell me about the tour, man.
Yeah, probably when I was about into my third year, I had a friend named Payne. He's a barber, and he said he knew a dude named Hudari that got a tour company, and he said he want to introduce him to me because he said, you know, he'd love to make a spot like this a stop on the tour for the tourists to be able to shop.
Okay.
And I met Hudari. He came down. He liked the building. He liked the situation. And me and him been having a partnership ever since. It's been like since 2017.
Okay. Dari, that's the net game mom X or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Games Mom. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I met it before. In fact, we're talking about bringing the tour back by Eve up to Dark once we get it finished up. So that's a good connect.
Absolutely. And I hope y'all can make that happen. That'd be a great stop on the tour.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, Doc. We just have some issues with getting everything back up and running. Hopefully, 2026 we'll have it back, and we'll be able to pass by Eve after dark, and do some other things. I might even have them come by the house, man, because my house is where was portrayed in Straight Outta Compton. I don't live too far from the Friday house, so it might be a little old pass through. You never know.
Oh, absolutely.
How many times a week do they stop through?
Sometimes it's twice a day. Sometimes it's once a day. And then sometimes they don't have to, when the tourist season is like dropping, they don't come through at all. But
okay,
it's usually once a day.
It's amazing, man, because I didn't understand what was going on at first. You guys carried my book, NWA, Not Without Lonzo. And anytime Michelle called me, I answered the phone. She's one of my friends. She's, Lonzo, somebody here from Norwalk wants to talk to you. For what? They want to buy your book. And I just told them, you might answer the phone. And sure enough, I get a Norwegian accent. I might get an Irish accent. I may get anybody may call me. That's even when Michelle calls me, it's a good chance it's going to be somebody from a foreign country that wants to speak to me about my book. And just, hey, how you doing? It's just surprised that I didn't even answer the phone. And I love doing it. But what amazes me, man, is that so many people have told me that they made Compton a tour spot on their way to someplace else or the way back from someplace else. And I don't think Compton really understands how popular Compton really is, man. And for them to be able to stop at your store and buy Compton merchandise is a blessing. But I think we need more participation when it comes to tourism in regards to Compton.
Absolutely.
I'm working on something with the city council. Hopefully they'll accept my proposal to have a walk of fame for Compton, because Compton has Compton's history is so rich. It's ridiculous to me that we don't have some place where people come in and just hang out and just see some of the people that's come from Compton and the contribution that Compton has made to the world. People know about Serena and Venus and Dre and Kendrick, but we go deeper than that, Doc. We go way deep. So I'm hoping that they'll see this video and maybe even take my proposal to heart and make something happen. Especially when the Olympics is about to come through. So,
that'd be a beautiful situation for Compton.
That's one of my dreams, man. Is to be able to have this up and running by the time the Olympics come through. Because Compton has that only city that has two train stops. And if we can find a way to take advantage of that, man, that would be that should be a cash cow for everybody and a blessing for the city.
And then just a way to get all the famous people in one area and to be able to talk about them, because some of them are not as famous as some, but they just contributed to things that were just as important. So that's a great idea.
That's right, Doc. I mean, again, most people don't know that Kevin Costner came out of Compton. He's proud to say that. In the paper, my partner Dean Jones, he gives us a different person every issue, that famous person that came out of Compton. And man, some people I didn't know. I didn't know that Tiny Lister came out of Compton. Debo, I didn't know he was from
Yeah,
Compton. You know,
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
knew AJ was from Compton, but I wasn't familiar with Debo like that. So, you know, I'm learning things as I go along, and I'm quite sure the more people, as more people get into the Hub City Legend, you go back and go out to our bookcase, you'll see there is a celebrity section, section in there, and you'd be surprised who you may find in that celebrity section.
Yeah.
How many days?
Lister older brother actually shop here.
Who's
So
that?
it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, I think she'll call me. She called me one time when he was up there.
Oh yeah, because I think he was talking about using your house for a movie that they filmed.
Right. Just bad timing on that right there. But yeah, she did make that connection, and that's one thing I love. You know, that's like having a ambassador right there in the Hub City at all times, who can get direct contact with you. And again, she's a diamond, man. She's a straight diamond.
Absolutely, totally agree.
What is your business hours for the Compton store, man? Is it the Compton store or a Made in Compton store?
Made in Compton store.
Okay. What's your hours?
It's from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. Tell folks all about it, man. That's what this is all about. We're trying to give you some love, give you some shine, and anything else you want to share with them. I know you got a program that people can get Compton stuff on a subscription, right?
Yeah, Compton in the box. It's still the best thing going under the Made in Compton roof. You get up to 50% off. We got the basic box that's $69.99. You get $132 in value to shop. We got the custom box that's $89.99. You get $185 in value to shop, and you get to shop over video call with Nichelle for the custom and deluxe. And the deluxe is $129, and you get $265 in value. So it's just the best thing going. You know, it was a way to offset people saying that we had high prices. So, you know, we wanted to make sure everybody was included because we know everybody don't got that budget for clothing like, you know, some do. So we wanted to make it like a little more level on the playing field financially.
Okay, that makes sense, Doc. That's a smooth move. You know, everything is high. Me and my buddy was talking earlier today about to feed two people anywhere is $30, man. That's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
To feed two people anywhere is $30.
That's what me and Nichelle was just talking about. We said we got to get our food bill down because we spending over $1,000 a month.
See, and I usually I roll by myself, and when I go somewhere, it's $17, $18 just to feed my fat bald head ass. Anyway, anything else you want to cover in this interview, Doc?
When it get closer to the summer, we'll start staying open till 6 p.m. So, you know, when there's the longer daylight saving hours, we stay open longer.
Now, also, I'm looking to work with the city of Compton to do the first Friday, and I would love to have y'all be a vendor out there in front of the transit center, man. That could be a good little thing for you.
Oh, absolutely. And then we got bulk packages for people that want to, you know, set up their own pop-up shop. And we got good deals, and we give you like 10 t-shirt designs, and we give you a rack to put out there, and we give you a poster with all the designs on it.
Okay, see, that's what this interview is all about, man. Getting the word out to people in the city and beyond about what's going on in Compton and beyond. Man, much love to you, Doc. Thank you for taking the time out to do this interview. You will be the Hub City Legend honoree of this week for business from the Hub City Legend and the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce. This is something we're doing new for 2026, and you'll be seeing this in the next issue. The link will be in the paper. Click it and share it with anybody you want to, Doc.
Oh, okay. Oh, I want to add one more thing.
Go for it.
We're doing podcasts 7 days a week, and our YouTube channel is micpt.com. MICPT channel 12, Compton.
Okay.
And you know, we got Music Monday, Tipsy Tuesday, Game Ain't Safe Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday, and Saturday we do the micpt.com podcast for the store, and on Sunday we do Bone with Friends. Okay. So every day at 9 o'clock at 9 p.m. we on the air.
Okay, fantastic. Where can they find you at?
MICPT Channel 12 Compton.
Got you, Doc. Much love to you. All right, I'm gonna call you Bone. All right, Bone. Much love to you, Doc.
Much love, Alonzo.
From the Made in Compton store, right there, folks, on Alondra, right across Wilmington, right across Willowbrook. My bad. Right across Willowbrook. Open 7 days a week.
Absolutely.
All right, though, folks. We'll be seeing you later, man. Much love. All right, peace now.
Much love. Peace.